Good morning to all of you. Video number 1412, I believe. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Once again, we are going to discuss a case on medical negligence. While dealing with the law of torts, I have discussed in detail about the number of cases like Aparna Datta, PP Shanta versus Indian Medical Association, so many, Nikhil Hospital versus Krishna Rao, so many cases I have discussed. Here, it is a criminal case. Medical negligence is there, but it was taken as a criminal offense. Here, 3 doctors were convicted. Please remember, 3 doctors were convicted for the death of a woman. Right? Why this thing? Because they have exhibited negligence during the hysterectomy operation. Very simple operation. Right? So please remember. Now you can read the case as, of course, it is not a high court judgment. It is judgment given by the magistrate cadre. So that is, you can say the CC number also they have given. So state represented by SI Newtown PS Bidar. Bidar is in Karnataka versus Dr. Rajeshwari and 3 others, 4 people. Of course, 4th man was only 3 doctors. We have to discuss only on 3 of them. So Dr. Rajeshwari and 3 others in CC number 140 by 2016. The Judicial Magistrate of First Class, Bidar, he has given the conviction. Who are these doctors? These 3 doctors are Dr. Rajeshwari, Dr. Vaijanath and Dr. Sai Banna of Shushrut Nursing Home. They have named it as Shushrut, the famous surgeon, Charaka Sushrutulu, first surgeon in India. Right? Shushrut Nursing Home of Bidar, Karnataka. Right? So they were convicted under section 304A IPC, read with 34 IPC. What is 304A? You may be knowing. So if any person dies due to the rash or negligent act, please remember, not rash and negligent. It is rash or negligent act of any person. If any person dies due to the rash or negligent act, he is liable for punishment. Maybe, of course, it is only for 2 years maximum punishment. Suppose if the rash or negligent act is not there, if a person dies with the knowledge and intention of the accused, it is a murder. So that is the difference between 304A and 302. Anyway, they were convicted for 2 years, of course, and they were fined rupees 1,000 each. As far as the 4th doctor, we will just learn about him. So 4th doctor, Dr. Rajshekar, who has screened the evidence, who has, just like in Thakur movie, who has not informed about the death of the deceased. So he was convicted under section 202 of the IPC for 6 months and rupees 5,000 as fine. So here 2 different convictions. But anyway, let us focus on the 3 doctors who were negligent. Now, the deceased, Sampavati. So I can tell her name because it's not a rape case or other things. I can tell her name. So the deceased, Sampavati of Bidar. She has got herself admitted in Sushrut Nursing Home, Bidar on 12/10/2014 for hysterectomy operation. So she doesn't want children. So nowadays you may be knowing hysterectomy operations are very, very quite common. 3 doctors are not necessarily literally. But anyway, so these 3 doctors, they conduct the operation. Where the negligence? Here now I am discussing the negligence part. They conduct the operation without maintaining ventilator facility. So suppose if some complication comes, she cannot be kept on a ventilator, without ventilator. Number 2, they did not follow the pre-operation procedures. What is that? They have to take X-ray, they have to subject her some examinations, and they have to call for the similar type of blood. They have to make it ready. Ultimately, they have to take an undertaking from the nearby relatives, saying that if something happens, we are not responsible. That is section 87 and 88 of the Indian Penal Code. They come under general exceptions. All these things have to be taken. They have to be done first. She has to examine. That is to say that whether she is medically fit to undergo the surgery or not. That was not at all taken into consideration. Simply, they have to conduct the operation. And her immediately her health condition deteriorated because one of the doctors, no doubt, he is a laparoscopic surgeon. Dr. Rajeshri, she is a laparoscopic surgeon, but still there was continuous oozing of blood as they cut the pelvic ligaments, they cut the pelvis ligaments without due care and caution, due to which there was continuous flow of blood. They were confused immediately. Since there was no ventilator, they shifted her to the nearby hospital of Dr. Rajshekar. Rajshekar clearly knows that it's a very serious case, she will die. But he admitted her because of the friendship of the other three doctors. And actually, on the next day at about 5:30 am or so, she died. But he made a show. He created a show stating that she is alive. So just like our Thakur movie, మీరు చూసే ఉంటారు ఠాకూర్లో జరిగిన చిరంజీవి సినిమాలో జరిగిన సంగతి, సేమ్ థింగ్ హ్యాపెండ్. And ultimately, after the relatives, they have actually ransacked some of his properties. Then only he stated that she died. He also wanted to make money out of this deceased person. See how horrible it is. But anyway, so he made a drama for causing the disappearance of evidence. Right. So ultimately, court is satisfied. Now, as advocates, you have to know the defense points also. These are more important. The defense advocate says that Rajeshwari is a qualified laparoscopic surgeon. She took sufficient care and actually shifted her to the nearest hospital, but to a better hospital also. And it was actually discussed by the medical committee, referred to the medical committee. The medical committee held that there is no negligence on the part of A1 to A3. And they also the defense stated that death cannot be predicted. No doubt, we have to agree, but at the same time, whether they have taken precautions or not. This is the most important point. No ventilator, no prior intimation to the relation, no X-ray, all these things. So definitely negligence is proved. Due to the negligent act, since the death has come, they were convicted. So please remember, they were convicted, of course, for 2 years and things like that. But anyway, he's a doctor. Very serious issue. And then the medical council or present Indian Medical Association, definitely they will relieve him from the post of the so-called medical officer. He cannot wear the coat, he cannot practice as a doctor also if it is proved. So very good judgment. Even though I tell you it is a medical negligence, here it is taken as a criminal case, not as a law of tort. So please understand the difference, and definitely you can enrich your legal knowledge by studying this case law. Thank you very much.